Hi, I'm Chris.
And I'm Cynthia.
And we're the Hanye family.
So we're going to do another request for you guys today. And today I found one that we haven't done on the channel yet, but it has been mentioned. The band is Orchestral. Sorry, I always forget. It's OMD. There we go.
Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark.
I couldn't read your maneuvers very well today.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. Anyways, the song we're doing is Enola Gray. And the people who wanted this are Peter Mizon and Michael Dooley.
I couldn't even read that. All right.
You were in a rush, I suppose.
I must have been.
Yeah.
Must have been.
But we don't know really anything about this band, do we?
I do.
Yeah?
Very much.
Oh. I'm not sure I do.
If you leave.
I might know. I don't know for sure.
Pretty in Pink.
Oh, well then of course I know it.
But I didn't know that they had earlier stuff.
Right.
At all. And now I do. This one's from 1980. And we found that very interesting.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to take a listen to it. And so we're going to. This is Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark. Enola Gay.
This is so fun.
Mm-hmm.
But it feels like it could be in one of those styles of movies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The same kind of, just some 80s movie, you know? That's what it feels like.
It does. It feels like something that would have been played in the background of some scene or something like that. From a John Hughes movie.
Exactly. Sure. It really does.
Well, I mean, it's probably why If You Leave was so easy to, grab for Pretty in Pink.
Yeah.
Just that way.
It just really fits. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. It's very synthy. And those electric drums are really electric.
Yeah. But I mean, for the time, I guess it was such an exciting thing, right?
It was.
Like a newer technology.
1980, it was a brand new technology.
So, of course, people were like, oh, cool. Can we use that? You know what I mean?
Hey, look, this sounds neat.
Yeah.
And spacey. I don't know. Yeah, I could never, even when it first came out, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then I really quickly got tired of it.
Yeah. But I mean, this is pretty well done for that time period for sure.
Absolutely.
It sounds really nice. It's easy to dance to, obviously.
Yeah.
It makes me bounce around.
Yeah, it's got a great sound, really danceable.
And the cat keeps staring at me like, why are you bouncing? Because he's sitting beside me on the chair.
Mm-hmm.
But that's okay.
He's like, would you stop? Oh. But yeah, it's very interesting so far.
Yeah.
Let us continue.
It's not the proud of little boy today. Oh, this kiss you give, it's never ever gonna fade away.
So many people back then, when they performed, they dressed up like in suits or vests or whatever.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Certain kinds of groups would definitely do that all the time.
I find
Then
it.
you had bands like AC/DC who just, grabbed a t-shirt. And,
Yeah, I find it funny when they clearly want to be some kind of a rock star by his movements. He seems like that, right?
But then he's got the sweater vest on.
Yeah, he looks like he could have just come from the library.
Yeah.
I
just did finish my schoolwork.
Yeah. Like it's kind of funny to me, but it's a time period thing. I know like back in the 70s, a lot of bands started wearing suits and stuff when they were performing, you know what I mean?
Well, even in the 60s. So
Even
it started kind of with Motown, really.
That's true. Motown always, you saw a lot of that.
Honestly, it stayed with Motown. But I think even before that, Buddy Holly was in a suit. It was suits right up until the 70s. Until late 60s.
Yeah, the images started changing more to, I want to be a rock star, so I should look cool, not all dressed up for church or something or a wedding.
Yeah, but but early on, the 50s and 50s, early 60s, the bands would have been trying to get on shows like Ed Sullivan or
right, and you have to dress a certain way and
exactly
all that kind of thing back then.
Yeah. Until later, of course, they had to change their rules to suit these bands because the bands were so big you couldn't say no, right?
Yeah.
But before that, they controlled it.
So many things have changed. It's fantastic, actually, the way that things develop. You watch them, they go from suits to like greaser looks and different types of things like that. You know what I mean? It's just watching the differences in the times and what's accepted now compared to what was accepted then.
Well, you see the greaser bands even had to dress up in suits.
Yeah, they did.
Especially back
in
the 50s, early 60s, they would have had to dress up like your bands like, well, as an example, say Brian Setzer.
Oh, yeah.
He would have looked more like he would have with his orchestra than he would have with the Stray Cats.
Yes.
Because the Stray Cats wouldn't have got into the studio.
Exactly. It's kind of crazy.
So, looking at the lyrics here.
Yeah, because we're not quite sure what the whole thing was about. We were just intrigued with that music. It was really nice. Like it felt really good.
Yeah. So, Enola Gay, you should have stayed at home yesterday. Aha, words can't describe the feeling and the way you lied. These games you play, they're going to end in more than tears someday. Aha, Enola Gay. It shouldn't ever have to end this way. It's 8:15, and that's the time that it's always been. We got your message on the radio. Conditions normal, and you're coming home. Enola Gay, is mother proud of little boy today? Aha. This kiss you give, it's never ever gonna fade away.
I have no idea what this is about. Basically, Enola Gay, he's upset with her because she lied about something. Maybe it has to do with her kissing somebody she shouldn't have been. I don't know. I have no idea. That's kind of what I'm getting.
Kind of. I don't know.
It's very strange. I'm not sure exactly what it means.
Anyway, somebody lied and somebody should feel ashamed of themselves for some reason.
Yeah. I don't know. It's pretty crazy trying to figure it out. Even with the lyrics.
Yeah.
That's okay. It sounded really good, though. It was interesting. And like I said, it sounded like it could have been pulled into any of the, John Hughes films.
Yeah.
From the 80s.
Or any of the 80s films for teenagers,
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it has that sort of feel to it.
Which means mostly John Hughes films, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. But I enjoyed this one. I wouldn't mind checking out some more of this band for sure. It's very interesting.
Yeah. Well, that's their early stuff. They really, like said, If You Leave is one of their big ones.
Yeah.
You know it, right?
Well, now that you mentioned where I heard it, yes.
I've seen that face before.
Yeah.
But, it was a little bit more advanced than that one. I mean, I think it started and ended with a Casio. Pretty sure it's a Casio sound or something close to it, right?
Yeah, probably.
Casio beat, which the whole band probably followed as a click track.
Yeah.
Quite interesting.
It was very good, though.
Yeah.
I did enjoy that one.
Mhm.
Thank you very much for the suggestion. It's very much appreciated. Please don't forget to check us out on Patreon. It's $3 a month, and we're adding things there all the time. Also, like and subscribe to the channel, share with your family and friends. Click that notification bell if you don't want to miss a video. And don't forget to enjoy yourself. Later.
Later.